Hi there. There are a number of days that are prescribed through the year for national wine days, international wine days, etc. One of the iterations, I'm told, of Rosé Day is the 3rd of July. So I thought it'd be good to try a rosé. On this occasion, it's a Rosato. So we're in Tuscany, or from Tuscany. This is Tenuta Moraia, which is a fairly large estate. I believe they've got 160 hectares, about 60 of which are in vine, producing wine in Maremma, which is on the coast in Tuscany. Maremma meaning by the sea, I think. The wine is produced by a very short maceration, sort of just in the press, quite cold temperature, of principally Sangiovese and a little bit of Syrah. So the estate is an estate trying to be quite modern in the Tuscan style, but you know, obviously using the traditional grape variety Sangiovese. The colour of this wine, very, very pale, and the aromas are restrained, and actually it smells mostly of wine. There are tiny hints of maybe wild strawberry, perhaps a little bit of vanilla, although I don't believe it's seen in the oak. But there's a sort of a rich creaminess to a delicate red fruit, and that's in its own quite restrained way rather lovely. Tasting it, and the wine has really very fresh acidity, and that comes to the fore. I can feel I'm salivating down the sides of my mouth. The wine's completely dry in terms of there's no sugar, but there's a lovely ripeness of that delicate fruit coming through. Makes me think of wild strawberries, also rhubarb, red apple, those lifted, delicate red fruit flavours. There isn't particularly oak. Maybe there's a sort of a creaminess in terms of texture, which is, you know, mid to light bodied, but there's a little bit of roundness in there. Because of the good acidity, there's a lovely long flavour and a freshness at the finish. It's a lovely wine. It would, you know, in its own fairly simple, approachable, easy, everyday drinking style. We've got it lovely and cold here, so it's very refreshing. I'm thinking dishes it would go with, sort of maybe slightly more meaty fish, tuna steak, something like that. Also other seafood. I could see this pairing really nicely with squid or something like that, calamari. So yes, doesn't really matter which day you celebrate Rosé Day on, I'm sure, but wherever you are, cheers.